Colorado will get the ball first, and we're underway from Boulder. This ball into the end zone for a touchdown against Texas Tech. First down and 10 of the 25 for the Buffs. Empty backfield. Shedeur will throw it on first down over the middle and intercepted. First play of the game. Lander Barton just stepped in the passing lane, picked it off,
and for Utah as their quarterback.
So the Utes start first down and 10 at the 21. Let's see if they can capitalize off the turnover. They'll hand it off on first down. And this is Mekhi Bernard. He'll find positive yardage. Tackled by DJ.
The clock to keep that Colorado offense off the field.
And an early whistle.
False start. Number 62, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Versus BYU. So here's an opportunity for the young man. Second down and 9 at the 20. Empty set. His brother, tremendous player at BYU. He'll throw this one near side. Ball caught. Bernard gets it upfield. He'll get close to from Orange Park, Florida into the game.
Before the flag was thrown, timeout Utah, their first of the half.
So between 1895 and 2015. Third down and 1 of the 12. Here's a little tush push as Utah picks up the first down. This team, Joel,
week against BYU, fairly controversial, and so far the response has been very positive.
First down and goal at the 10-yard line. They'll stretch it out right. Bernard back in the game. Thankfully, looks like he went out with the shoulder injury. Down and goal of the 6-yard line. Bernard remains in the game. And they'll give it to him straight ahead. And he'll get inside the collar.
Can be on the ground.
Third down and goal at the 4. Wilson sprints out. In trouble and sack. Whoa, there's some major pressure from this Colorado D. This time Arden Walker. Remember last week against Texas Tech, folks, 7 sacks.
Arden Walker with just a brilliant little speed rush with some power on that right side of the defense. Just tosses the tackle down. That was Caleb Lomu. And he gets to Isaac Wilson. And now Utah has got to force a field goal. This front 7 for Colorado has been transformed.
And it's good. But the Utah defense
over there looking at the iPad and telling you something as a young defensive tackle, you think you're going to pay attention? I know I would.
They got pro guys on this team for Colorado. And look at this run. Colton Hood straight up the gut. But did he fumble?
Slot.
Jimmy Horn with a high ankle sprain. First down to the 42. They'll run it straight ahead. Augustin. For some reason, I like this guy. Augustin remains in the game. Arkansas transfer. They'll give it to him running left. Turns it up. Gets to the 40 before getting clobbered.
Holding. Number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
That's the story this year. They're playing much better.
They are. I wouldn't say that they're great, but they are playing much better. Only 29 sacks to this point.
Sanders in trouble, and we shouldn't have even mentioned it. He is sacked by Logan Fano.
About the pass rush from Utah showing up.
Second down and 24 at the 41. Sanders bounces out of the pocket, gets a block, directing traffic with his offhand, and just throws this one out of bounds. I tell you what, though, Joe.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 66 in the offense. The penalty is declined. Third down.
Coach Whitting, it's it. Third down and 24. Sanders throws a slant, and he's got his man. Not enough for the first down, but there's West can move. Fourth down and 5 at the 40. Utah showing blitz. Sanders, free play down the sideline. Caught! Touchdown! Whoa! Will Shepherd! Give me that! And don't say nothing! Fifth receiving touchdown of the year.
Let's look how smart Shedeur is. He gets the jump. It's a free play right away. So who do you go to? You go to your receiver. Now you got the matchup on the outside. 6'3", 205. Will Sheppard. Look at the adjustment he makes right to the back shoulder of Elijah Davis, number 9. How about that smart pass from Shedeur Sanders?
Extra point up and good by Mata.
That was just textbook. It's 4th and 5. They use the hard cadence with the second clap, and then they get the jump and they go right to the matchup. It's perfect.
Smith Snowden returns it up the sideline, and he'll get across the 30 up to around the 33. And the Utes. And he'll hand it off. Bernard makes the first man miss. And fumbled the ball. That one's loose.
Well, this is what I was worried about for Bernard. If you're struggling with
And like Isaac Wilson. Folks, he's a freshman. A lot of pressure on this Utah quarterback. Wilson with time. Moves around in the pocket. Pulls it down. Now dumps it down. Bernard. Wilson in trouble. Lets it go. And incomplete.
Here's the pressure. Watch the defensive tackle, and he's going to get a little inside move on the guard. Beautiful inside move. Provides the pressure because the route from Singer was actually there. Great pressure right there again. This Colorado team, that's McNeil, Amari McNeil, and you see on the outside Dorian Singer, who is their best wide receiver by a long shot. He had a step.
So they'll send it away. Bouwmeester, and this one returned. Wester straight ahead. Wester with a lead! Wester, 76 yards, touchdown, Buffaloes. His kid is sensational.
Second straight game that Utah has given up a kick return touchdown. Not like Kyle Whittingham. Watch the speed from Wester. Right here, he breaks back, and then it's just gone. Good block right there, just getting enough. And Wester's speed showed up. What did Dion call him yesterday? He's one of his Florida boys, and finds the end zone.
Wester, first year at Colorado after 4 at FAU, where he caught.
And why this offense is in the precarious situation that they're in.
Snowden mishandles it, picks it up inside his own 10. And Snowden will go down close to the 15. Tomorrow on Fox. Welcome to the Chicago Bears. First down and 10 at the 15. Oh, and Wilson just got destroyed. Unbelievable. Bentley. Lavonta Bentley.
I mean, he better be careful with the ball. Watch as he's giving that fake, and a little miscommunication with Mike Mitchell, 21, and he barely gets a hold of that ball before Bentley shows up, and Bentley with the football. So get downhill and get after that run game.
Second down and 13 at the 12. Wilson with time underneath, and it's caught, and the ball pops free. Ball picked up. Bentley gets in, but they're going to say this is an incomplete pass.
This front has been transformed by the transfer portal, but then it's also the speed on the outside, right? And it's these guys. There's Stoutmeyer, and that's going to be awfully close. Let's go real time here as far as if that ball was actually caught by Carson Ryan, number 85. You see, I don't think there was enough time there, and that was pretty clear.
They get it off. Wilson up the sideline. Incomplete.
Was ready for it.
So Wester back deep, and this one may have been partially blocked. Takes a Utah bounce and dies at the 45, but there was pressure.
That first interception.
First down to the 45 now for the Buffaloes. Augustin in the backfield. Sanders with the hitch. Sheppard, and he's met
Utah wants to take Colorado into a phone booth.
Second down and 11. Underneath. Little bit of running room. Not a lot
Against him.
Third down and 7 at the 48. Sanders, play fake. With time. Look at him. Bounce around. Calm. Cool. And he'll get rid of it. Well,
Contact.
so Mark Bassett will punt it away from the 34. Dorian Singer is the deep man at the 15. This one angled toward the near side and bounces into the end zone. Comes in at running back for the Utes. And so far for Utah, 3 possessions, 12 plays, 12 yards. And this is Vincent. Gobbled up by Hill Green.
Fan of Nakai Hill Green. So he transfers in, and watch how patient he is at linebacker. Watch him stay deep, stay deep, stay deep. He does that in order to stay clean. That way the offensive line can't get that double team up to the linebacker. But when 41 is clean, that guy is an eraser at the second level, and he's
in. Wilson. Quick strike. Incomplete. Carson.
Target on third down.
3rd down and 8 at the 22. Wilson fires, caught, and a first down. Wilson underneath, another little screen for Singer, and he gets clobbered. Woo. It's hard hit.
Nakai Hill Green is just flying around. Watch as he spins, and then there's Nakai Hill Green. My goodness. And again, when you're watching 41, when he stays clean and stays deep behind kind of the rest of the defense, that's when he's at his best.
Isaac Wilson with the handoff. Bernard trying to stretch it out wide. Not a lot of room. Cameron Silman Craig, the senior from Birmingham, Alabama. Wilson throws it up the sideline. Intercepted. Hunter. He's got a block. Travis Hunter. Into Utah territory. What a play for Cup.
Well, you're going to give Colton Hood the assist here because he's the one that makes the play. So Wilson gets a little pressure and just kind of throws it up to the corner. That's why it's short. But Hood is out of phase and has to react to get back to the catch area. And he knocks the ball away from the wide receiver. And then you've got the Oski drill. Tip, tip. Travis Hunter is ready. And he's giving everybody the Heisman. The favorite right now getting some production here with an interception.
His 3rd interception of the season. A little too much celebrating, though, for Colorado. They'll take the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
First down, Colorado. This is number 12's first foul for unsportsmanlike conduct.
I'll tell you what, man.
Interceptions now, 6 of them since he came to Boulder after transferring from Jackson State.
Number 7.
For Sanders and the Buffalo offense. Here's Shador with time, dancing around. Now bounces it out, squares his shoulders. And just throws this one into the 37. Dallin Hayden in at running back. Sanders backpedaling. Sanders, and he'll go down. Great press. Dorian Singer is the deep man at the 36. This one angled toward the near side. End over end kick. And muffed. And it will go out of Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys, Pro Baseball, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Yankees. Unbelievable, and his critics have been very, very noticeably quiet.
Pass rush has been fierce, and that's what needs to show up on a 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 at the 41. Wilson under pressure. Wilson steps up, gets rid of it, incomplete. Singer
To beat the man coverage, and you're going to see Singer. He's going to be coming in, but watch as he's going to get knocked around on the inside of that defense unintentionally as the linebacker is trying to blitz late. Wilson gets the ball to Singer a bit late.
Walked into our meeting yesterday, Robert Livingston. I was like, who is this graduate assistant? Who is this young man? And he's been so successul. Another pro guy, Joe. 1st down and 10 now with a 14-3 lead. Shador drops it off near side. Wester ran a punt back. 2nd down and 8 at the 16. Sanders, that one broken up. Well defended.
Breaking route again.
Trips at the top of your screen on 3rd down and 8. Shador Sanders buying time. Scrambling, winds up for the deep ball. Incomplete and a flag.
Pass interference. Number 5, defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
1st down at the 31 now. Here's the run. Augustine. Tanavasa.
Very stout front.
2nd down and 7 at the 34. Here's a handoff. Augustine He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of shuffling.
Walk on spot, and here he is on the field.
3rd down and 7 at the 34. Sanders rolls out of the pocket, throws on the move. Incomplete. Singer backpedaling. They're caught at the 23. At their own 24, Mike Mitchell in the game at running back. Wilson guns it. Incomplete. All right, let's see if you're right. 2nd and 10 at the 24. Wilson throws off his back foot. Oh, he had a wide open receiver. 10 at the 24. Wilson in trouble. Wilson wants to run it, and he'll go down hard. Stop
Own coverage, and he's got to get away from the initial rush. So watch as Wilson drops back, and then he's got to take off into the middle of that pocket. Good rush right there by number 93. That's Okunlola. And then there's Hill Green. I tell you what.
LeJontay Wester returned 170+ yards. First time he touched it. Won't get a shot this time. As it trickles inside the 30. Let's go downstairs and check in with Jenny.
Well, and then, oh, look at this. We got a little wildcat here.
And they'll run it near side. Harge breaks it down the sideline and out of bounds. Here's a wrinkle.
What it looked like.
Holding, number 66, offense. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Justin Mayers.
And they play about 6 different guys. Here's Mayers right here, his right guard spot. And he's working against Connor O'Toole. You see outside of the shoulder, and then he just holds him there. That's right where the ball goes. And that's perfect work by our camera crew.
But can you finish your thought? What do you play him at?
So I think you play play him at some personnel groups.
Okay.
So that means he could be a full-time 3 receiver and play corner the whole time, and you get the value on both sides.
1st down and 20 for Shedeur. Flag on the play and incomplete.
They're going to get another hold here.
Holding, number 23, offense. Penalty is declined, 2nd down.
That's exactly right.
1st down and 29. Hayden crashes forward to the 50. 2nd down and 23 at the 15-yard line. Sanders over the middle. Caught. Not enough for the first. As Smalls makes the reception. 3rd down conversion. Hayden is the pistol back. Ball on the ground. Who's got it? Utah says they have it. And they do.
What a huge mistake here from Shedeur. The ball hits him right in the hands.
1st down and 10 at the 23 for the Utes. Wilson in trouble again, and Wilson hit as he throws. Incomplete. I tell you, that pass rush, we have been talking a lot
in here to Boulder, and this group up front has been very active and disruptive all year.
2nd down and 10 at the 23. Wilson, play action fake. Sets up, looking, Wilson dancing, and Wilson ambushed behind the line of scrimmage. Amari McNeil. Wilson looking, Wilson, nobody to throw it to, and he'll be tackled from behind. Isaac Wilson stopped. This one from 34 yards away for Cole Becker. Good today from 32, and this one good as well. Rebounding.
Get away from Jeff Brom. Brom always upsets somebody, you know. They took that L to Louisville.
Here's Miller. Sanders in trouble. Reverses his field. Sanders reverses again. He looks like Fran Tarkington out there. Throws on the move. Caught on the sideline. Shepard. He'll pick up a 1st down and more. Will the thrill.
Artist showing up right there for Shedeur.
1st and 10 at the 29. Inside, they throw it to Wester. And what's that
play outside versus a tunnel where the linemen are going to get out and you're going to break back towards the inside? This right there is a little bit of a tunnel screen from the wide receiver trying to get key.
3rd down and 9 at the 30. Sanders, all kinds of pressure. Sanders breaks contain again, throws on the move, caught. 1st down. If it stands, there is a flag. Travis.
Offside, number 57, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
That's first catch of the day for Hunter.
Yeah, and again, you see that hard cadence, and good job by Cash Cleveland, the center. He gets the jump and he snaps right away with the defender in the neutral zone, so you get a free play. And then there's Hunter wide open on the edge, and he's able to spin away, get that first down. First catch.
First down to the 40. Sanders. Far side. And
That's right. I was a walkout. He was like, all right, man, I'll do you proud. So it's a great attitude.
and that's what he's doing so far, trying his best. Here's a catch. Stop and start. Hunter. And Travis. 3rd and 4. Shador dumps it off. Look for that first down. Wester.
Find the gain, and they're going to move the chains.
First down. And they'll shuttle it. Hayden. No, make that Wester.
The ball from the pocket. This rush will get after you.
First down from the 36. Sanders again, a whirling dervish, and they'll just slide.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Utah showing blitz. Sanders. They pick it up. Dumps it off. Far side. Hayden. And Hayden gets down the field. 3rd down and 8 at the 34. Sanders fires it down the field. Wester incomplete. Sanders guns it. Sanders in a pocket. Oh, what a catch! Travis Hunter. Give him the Heisman now. In double coverage, but there is a flag.
Holding, number 21, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
So watch that they're going to attack this corner of the field right here. So Hunter is going to take off to that corner of the field, and then it's literally a jump ball. He turns around and he gives his chest to the quarterback, and it's in between two players, and he just rises above them to get it. Gus, what are we watching? This guy is unbelievable.
Folks, there were 4 guys in the field.
Even mind, he just threw it up and he high pointed it because he knows he can jump out of the gym.
Saunders, the fade in the corner. Shepard, touchdown, Colorado. Will I am. 2nd touchdown of the day.
And again, just using that big body, going against Cameron Calhoun, the true freshman. Shepard again is 6'3". He's 200 pounds, and he's just able to get a little space. Ball is thrown perfectly from Sand. Not had much over the course of the 2nd quarter, and now they've got 21, Gus. Travis.
What?
Is that on a 4th down, it's a little pooch kick. They're trying to just place it over there.
And they do. Utah have it around their own 35. And he came down with it. First down at the 35 for the Utes. Wilson steps into his throw a little high. 55 can do it all. Wilson looking. And it's caught for first down. Utes get lined up after the 16-yard gain. Wilson under pressure, hit as he throws, and it's complete. Once
in that Trinity League in Southern Cal, which is such a great league. This is that hit I was talking about. Look at that, just right in the chest. Man,
I remember you told me when you're forward. We'll get to it in a second. 2nd down and 8 at the 47. Here's Wilson underneath and intercepted. No. You have. Living good. Isaac Wilson has been courageous. Rolls out, sets up. Backside, caught, out of bounds at the first down. 8 seconds to go. Wilson drops it off over the middle and incomplete. Butterfinger his career, including a 56-yarder in Colorado against Utah. This one from 47. Piece of cake. It's good. 21 to... As Gerlach will send it away. This one into the end zone for a touchback. Been tough sledding for Isaac Wilson. 1st and 10 of the 25. Wilson hands it off. Bernard breaks it back and will gain a couple.
wants to do best.
2nd down and 8 at the 27. Wilson hands it off, and they'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Silman Craig.
Certainly at the top of that list.
3rd down and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wilson under pressure, underneath, caught, and a first. Bernard, the lone setback and a flag. False start coming up against the Utes.
False start. Number 85 offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
But let's talk about.
That's what they're hoping, and he certainly has the talent to do that. Whoa.
Bernard just dropped in the backfield.
A spark plug in there, Gus. Watch him play so low to the ground. You know, he goes in there and he fights his way free. Beautiful job. You'll see real speed here as Wonko gets in the backfield, and boom. Bernard just nowhere to go, and now they are.
Wilson guns it over the middle. Intercepted again. Hill Green this time. So now Shedeur Sanders has thrown an interception, and Isaac Wilson has thrown an interception.
This is just straight called Tampa 2 defense. It means the middle linebacker is going to run straight down the middle of the field as the safety split. Wilson never sees him. He tries to get that in-breaking route over the middle, and Hill Green is there. 2nd straight game that Hill Green has gotten an interception. Picked off Texas Tech a week ago in the 2nd half, and now Utah. Their fans watching Hill Green get his 2nd straight game with an interception, both in the 2nd half. Beautiful play.
7-yard line. Augustin in the backfield. They'll give it to him. Stop and start with a burst. Augustin! High step and touchdown! Colorado! 37 yards. And look at that Colorado offensive line. Open up holes.
It's been a tough day for Jordan Seaton, but watch this block by the true freshman. They run a little bit of a stunt right there, and he peels back, and that's what allows this lane right there. Beautiful block. And now down the field, Travis Hunter hustling down, trying to get a little bit of a block for Augustin, and Gus, here they are with a rushing touchdown.
27-9, make it 28-9 Buffaloes.
Fan base exponentially large across the country.
Buffalo send it away. Ball fielded at the 10-yard line, and they'll get it 25. And off straight ahead. Mike Mitchell. 2nd and 5 at the 30. And off right, Mitchell. Not a lot. Pay attention to it. 3rd down and 4. And this one thrown up high. Nice catch. Bernard, 1st down, Utah. Gain of 5. Down to 10 at the 36-yard line. Quarterback run, and this time it's Keaton Wade for the tackle for the loss of it. 2nd and 16 at the 30. Warren Sapp, just such an interesting story for Colorado. Here's the pass over the middle, and is caught at midfield. Great throw by Wilson. He's got to get in there, get the experience, which means he's going to take some lumps. But right now, he's showing some really positive signs as they run the ball. Mitchell goes backwards. We were talking about happier. He is a happy man and just infectious on this team. 2nd down and 9. Near side, incomplete. Wilson gaining confidence. Wilson sets up a screen, little low, incomplete. Touched it on punt return. Bo Mistro tried to keep it away from him. And it's fair caught inside the 10. Down and 10 for Shedeur Sanders and the offense. Augustin, who broke one big on his last touch, will not gain a yard on this play.
Tail into the 3rd quarter. He's going to want him to finish here.
Sanders just shovels it away. That's incomplete. He had pressure. 3rd down and 10 of the 8-yard line. Sanders over the middle, broken up. Field. Line drive over the End over end kick, rather. And it's caught. Singer dancing. Sideline. And he'll get to the Colorado 40. So Utah first down at the 40-yard line. Play fake. Wilson. He's got a man. Touchdown, Utah. What a great throw by Ike Wilson. Dorian Singer. This may be your guy. Wilson putting that ball on the money. I like this kid, folks. Eventually, Utah is going to have to move on from Cam Rising. They need a quarterback. Here's Hood. And Hood wrapped up.
Excellent player in college football.
Remember, he's a true freshman. First down, Shedeur Sanders steps up in the pocket and decides to run serviceable
Opportunities in the NFL, and they can succeed.
Second down and 2. Here's a first down now for Colorado. They get to the 30-yard line. Fano and a touchdown. Sanders checks it down, incomplete. This time, tip. Auguste breaks it back, and he will be tackled for a loss about a yard.
Fast wide receivers on the outside.
3rd and 10 at the 29. Sanders over the middle now. Caught, but not a lot of room for Bassett will punt it away at the 15. Singer back deep. I'm excited about seeing what Isaac Wilson is going to do. He's getting ready to get the ball again. Bassett just hits a bomb back to the 10-yard line for Singer. Trying to split the defense, and he'll get to the 20 before Wilson. Backside. Finds his man, and that's Bernard who gets up the field. 2nd and 4 at the 27. They hand it off. Bernard, and this play just plugged up. Great job. Down and 5 at the 26. Wilson with time underneath, incomplete. That ball thrown a tad high.
Side of the offense, and I just didn't feel like he was able to step into the throw. So as Wilson is looking downfield, you can see he wants McLean right there and kind of has him, but he's got traffic in his lower half, and the ball just sails on him above McLean's head, and Utah will have to punt it away.
Wester, the deep man, at the 34. Boomeister from the 10. End over end kick. They're caught at the 24-yard line. 40. First down and 10 of the 25. Sanders dumps it down. Nice catch.
Sanders wants to correct.
Sanders again. This time to the near side. And it's Auguste Young Gut. True story. First down and 10 at the 37. They throw it out wide. And out of bounds is Miller.
Here, I can't tell you how many games I attended in this stadium.
2nd down and 5. Sanders, sideline, caught, first down, and it's Travis Hunter. Tell you what, now, just don't screw it up.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. That was very nice of you to say.
And it's true. Here's Sanders on the move. Caught, sideline, Travis Hunter.
After further review, the ball was not snapped before the clock hit 0. Therefore, by rule, the play did not happen. The 3rd quarter ends. It will be first down at the 45-yard line.
Sanders steps up, delivers a deep ball. Incomplete. Hunter there. Hayden, nothing. Great job by this Utah front 7. He's down and 12 at the 47. 4 on the play clock. Empty backfield for Shedeur. Sanders over the middle. Caught. Miller. High stepping at the 5. Touchdown Buffaloes. What a play. 47 yards. Draylon Miller.
Shedeur says, yeah, this is going to be the first quarterback taken in the NFL draft next spring. I mean, and that last throw was evidence of that. Threw a guy open, layered throw. It was beautiful. Pacific Life Game Summary is sponsored like a running back wide receiver hybrid. A nice catch for him.
And Wilson throws a strike over the middle. And he's growing right in front of our eyes. Empty backfield for Ike. Quick strike. That one low. Caught Bernard. And he will not get back to the line of...
You know, so watch Silman Craig. So here's Silman Craig, and he's not the first guy that's going to arrive, but watch when he gets there and he gets around the block, and then he's there to mop things up. B.J. Green, excellent job from him.
For Colorado. 2nd and 11. Wilson in the pocket over the middle. He's got his man, and this time it's Singer. Little bro, 3rd down and 3 at the 45. Ike Wilson over the middle, 1st down, Utah. 11 minutes to go. Wilson guns it, caught at the 15-yard line. Ryan again. So now Wilson looks left, underneath. He's got his TE again. Carson Ryan. He'll get to the 1st down. Bernard, the deep back. They'll give it to him, looking for that 1st down, and he has it. Inside the 5, Silman Craig with the 3. Bernard, the pistol back. Play fake. Inside, touchdown, Utah. Caleb Lohner. And Isaac Wilson has come alive in the... Bernard in the backfield. Play fake. Wilson sets up backside's got his man, and they'll score. Wow, that's Spencer Fano.
In the football team, so had those post-up moves for that touchdown.
That was a nice seal in the end zone.
Yeah,
Coach
exactly.
said,
Absolute best.
that's right. Happy birthday, Miss Peggy. 1st down and 10. Let's see if her Buffaloes could finish this game. Shedeur Sanders decides to turn on the Jets. He'll dive forward, get close to that 1st down, maybe have it.
Able to escape and get positive yards.
They'll give him 9. 2nd down and 1. Out wide. 1st down, Colorado.
Yeah, it's right there for his teammate.
1st down and 10. Another quick throw. This time it's Dallin Hayden. 3. Sanders slant underneath. Lou Shepard lost it. Utah says they have it. Was it a catch is the question. The ruling on the field is that it's... Here we go.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. 1st down, Utah.
Oh, man. Utes beaming. The momentum shifting. 1st and 10 at the 45. Wilson in trouble. Batted down, and he'll fall on it. Some good hands on the football.
Watch how quick his hands are, Gus, because he kind of swatted at this ball. Oh, no, it's his own guy. Moyai. Moyai's hands.
2nd down and 18. Wilson fires. Oh, what a throw.
Diving for the ball. Shiloh can't get there in time.
It's in his blood. Wilson again. And this time he'll just throw this one at the feet of his completions for Isaac Wilson. 2nd and 10. Wilson looking. In trouble. Wilson buys time. Backs up. Lets it go. Picked off. Incredible. Colorado responds, though. And they started taking the lead. Now Utah coming back in this game.
Forces you to make bad decisions, to be quite honest with you. And when you think you don't play your best, your brain slows you down. And when you're reacting, it's born through reps. I've been through this. I know what I'm seeing, and I can react to what I'm seeing. And that's what veterans tend to play with.
Sanders off his back foot. Wide open receiver. Miller again. And Miller out of bounds deep inside.
I really like this guy. Draylon Miller is a terrific player. And like I said, he's a bit of a Debo-style receiver where they can give him the ball in the backfield. They can hand it to him in there. Just a blown coverage from Utah. He takes off right down the middle of the
yards for Miller and a touchdown. Now Sanders will slide down in front of the line of scrimmage.
Taking advantage.
False start. Number 67, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Down in 15 to the 20. Sanders steps up, thinking about it, lets it go in. What a throw. Wester.
But when he evades and creates outside of the pocket, there's an artistry to the way he plays. Watch him just move his body. See as he goes left, and now he gets his throw side to the front side. That means throw it accurately, and then he shows off a little arm talent for an easy completion.
First down and goal of the 4. Offerdahl in the backfield with Sanders. They give it to him. Touchdown, Colorado. Charlie Offerdahl, the junior from Littleton, Colorado.
Now 41, possibly 42 points against the #1 defense in the Big 12. This is the #1 total defense, the #1 scoring defense, and Colorado has had their way. And Offerdahl into the end zone, basically salting this one away.
And it's good. 5 plays covering 63 yards. Colorado team, they're at Kansas. Dangerous game as they try to keep their Big 12 championship hopes and maybe college football play.
And they went out, and they will be in the college football playoff.
And Wilson swarmed under again. Second down. Wilson. Near side, incomplete.
Controlling their own destiny to go to the college football playoff. It's remarkable.
54,646 attendance today. Wilson pulls it down, runs it, and he'll get across the 20-yard line. A gain of 4th down and 13. Isaac Wilson in trouble. Oh, he got crushed. Another sack. They blitzed. This time it's Shiloh Sanders, and Wilson is partners. Who are these guys?
They're the Buffaloes, and they were 1-11 2 years ago. Shiloh Sanders off the edge, right in the chest of Isaac Wilson. Ball comes out, and just like last week, who puts it away? This defense puts it away with a turnover. The effort, the intensity of that front 7, that's what makes Colorado real. We can talk about Shedeur team, is that defense.
Sanders looking to add to his total, steps up, on the move, has his man, and it's Wester.
A couple of Pac-12 championships just a few years ago, and Colorado taking all of that out now.
Here's the reverse trickery. Hunter steps up. Hunter dives. Touchdown, Colorado. Travis Hunter.
Hunter on the left side. Pitch from Offerdahl, dead to rights. You got 4 Utes there, and then he leaps over another for a touchdown. Travis Hunter has played every single snap, and that one was the first rushing touchdown of his career. Terrell Owens loving it. Striking the post.
Buffaloes with 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And yes, Deion Sanders has 3 sons. Mata, extra point. 49 big ones for the Buffaloes.
It's on Prime. How about the #1 overall recruit in the country? Taking a chance on Prime.
Going to Jackson State.
Going to Jackson State. He's going to the HBCU, and he is the odds-on favorite. And all he did was score a rushing touchdown, intercept the ball, have a nice day through the air.
And he's out of the game right now. They're going to give him a break.
First late. And it's like, well, as Utah carries the ball to the left side, it goes back to the
Jackson State played in the SWAC. New quarterback in the game now. Luke Batari. First down for Utah. But what can you say? You can't say enough about Deion Sanders. Last year, took us
team quarterbacked by Marcus Mariota.
Mitchell Breaks it back, picks up first. Talked to Deion yesterday, and they said, I asked him, do you think you can get to the college football playoff? He said, absolutely. Up next, Kansas. Dangerous game. But today, the Colorado Buffaloes, led by their iconic coach, Deion Sanders, defeats the #1 defense, 49-24 in the Big 12. Travis Hunter continues his